And it is the final episode of this session of Poker Time. As you can see, Danny has been destroying the table. Mamba and Action Aaron catching the most flack.
Yeah, there's more big losers than big winners, 2-1.
Yep, for sure.
Means the big winner's usually going to be doing pretty well.
Danny's been making great calls. He's been getting great value, and he's been playing 20% of the hands. Wonka, a minuscule 11%. Action Aaron, almost double everybody else.
Action Aaron, a disappointingly low 46%.
He is called Action Aaron for a reason, or so they tell us.
He might lose that action if he doesn't get that up over 50%. You know, that's his quota.
Yep.
He's got to write a bunch of speeding tickets at the end of the month.
It's going to fold to Mamba. We are playing 3 blinds here. It's 5, 10, 20. I'm just going to raise up the button. Aaron going to call. So is Jeremy in the big blind. Mamba with 8s. Totally fair hand. Action Aaron not as fair with the 10-9, but expected.
Yeah, and Jeremy, of course, has to call in that spot.
Yep.
Check.
This would be a perfect time for an equity-denying C-bet, and there it is.
Fold.
Jeremy wants to make a play so badly.
It's just not the spot.
Fold.
Best hand I've got all night.
Wrong 2 cards. Prove it.
Fair.
It's a real hand. Especially on that board.
Mamba said best hand he's gotten all night, I think.
It's probably a lie.
Well,
Can
I
get
don't
a
know. Is
triple
that
shot?
seat 6?
Actually, can I just get a bottom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we rigged that seat for bad hands.
Oh, that was the hand. That was the C we
Yeah.
did? Oh, okay. So eights is as good as it's going to get, in fact. We can tell you
Yeah.
right now. It's never going to get better
That's
than eights.
basically aces, yeah. So
Yeah.
congratulations.
They say poker isn't rigged. They're wrong.
It's good that there's some distance from the Mike Possible thing when we're making these jokes.
Yeah, it's been a few years. You're right.
Fold.
Ken with the ace-9.
Thank you.
He's never met a reasonable ace he didn't like.
65. Fold.
It's so much cheaper to buy drinks when Costco isn't here.
Sharon loving that king-7. They are alive.
Wow. I mean, there are 3 blinds, right?
Jeremy folds the king-jack from the big blind. Aaron calls the king-7 from the small blind.
He's Action Aaron. He's
He
trying
is.
to get
I
over.
mean,
I told him to get over
you said
50%. He's gonna.
He's 2 for 2.
He's gonna get there.
King-jack would have flopped best,
Check.
but
Check.
Action Aaron does have the king of diamonds in his hand. Ken just checks it back. And there is the flush draw for everybody.
Surprised to see Aaron not bet. Maybe just expects Ken's never folding an ace.
Well, an ace is good. Let's see if Aaron takes a shot here.
I don't think it's gonna work if he does.
Check,
He
And
just checks and Ken checks
I
it
think
back.
Aaron saved money by not taking a shot in the river.
I'm unclear if it would have worked or not. Anyway, Ken just wins a small pot. Small pot Ken. That's what they call him.
He's won some big pots this session.
He's won big pots his whole life.
Yeah.
It seems. As long as he's been on Poker Time, that guy's been winning big pots. And yeah, he was the number 2 winner coming into this session. This final episode, I should say. 1.2 thousand is what he was up. Nothing compared to Danny's, Scrooge McDuck-like gold that he's diving into.
That would be
But-
cool if you can get paid out in Scrooge gold.
I mean, it's probably better than real gold. Uh-oh. Editorial commentary.
Wow, you really got all those gold heads.
Gold bugs, that's what they're called.
I call them gold heads.
Nice. It looks like Mamba's counting out a 3-bet here.
Danny has made a very
Whoa.
loose raise with 6-4 off.
Ken made a very, very loose call with king-7 suited +1, and Mamba's going to punish them both.
Is this there's less than an hour left in the session feeling of I want to play a bunch of hands?
Danny and Ken.
Yeah.
It seems like it. Is Danny not going to fold this hand? Danny has not thrown his hand away yet. I don't believe a 3-bet or 4-bet would work.
I don't believe so either, and I don't believe there's any reason to do it.
Nope. You're out of position. Danny is calling.
Wow.
That may bring Ken in. I don't know. Nope.
No, Ken decided not to compound the mistake.
Yeah, discretion is the better part of valor, Ken's thinking.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm small pot Ken. I can't play big pot.
Right.
Danny with the 6-4 off, and here we go.
He's got 41% equity.
And he's got a 6. Now he's got 76% equity.
Nailed
Ace of
it.
clubs for Mamba. He's got 2 back doors and the overs. This feels like a pretty straightforward 3-bet. Oh, sorry, C-bet. There it is.
Danny not locking up the win. That is
Very
not
clearly not.
his plan.
Danny's got a lot of gamble in him. I will say that. A lot of gamble. This is just one example.
That's a pretty interesting card for Mamba, although I don't know if he can continue on it. It hits a lot of Danny's range.
Well, it does, but it only hits like the Jack-Jack and Jack-10 part of Danny's range. The Ace-Jacks and Queen-Jacks and stuff probably folded on the flop unless they're clubs.
Well, Queen-Jack and King-Jack of clubs loom large.
That's true.
King-Queen of clubs would be emboldened.
That's true as well. He does check it back, and let's see what happens on the river. It's another 10. That's going to be a very tough card to get Danny to fold on.
Don't expect Danny to go for value. He does not.
Mambo, I think wisely does not bet here. We've seen Danny make some real big-time hero calls in this session, so I like the check back here. And when Danny turns over 6-4, that's just got to set the whole table on fire a little bit, right? In a good way for us, anyway, and him. Maybe not anyone
You know that
else.
feeling, no matter how much you regard yourself as a professional or whatever when you're playing poker and you're in Mamba's seat and the player in Danny's seat turns over 6-4 off, you get that feeling. You know, they're like, this guy's a piece of shit.
This guy's a punk.
I hate him. Why did he call me with that hand?
Yeah, Mamba's like, I'm supposed to have the 6-4. I'm the guy who always has the 6-4 here.
Yeah.
What's going on? But Danny called the 6-4, and it did work out quite nicely.
It just started, right?
Yeah, here's Ken under the gun with the Queen Deuce. He played the King 7 last time.
Oh,
He's gonna
really?
let it go.
Yeah, so I thought you were kidding. I thought you were
Gets right back up on the horse with the King Queen.
65. Fold.
It's really good.
HD cameras.
Action Aaron says enough. I folded that last hand.
That was
crazy.
It was awful.
I might have won. Who knows? Who knows what I had? I don't know. I'm Action Aaron. I don't remember things. I don't retain memories.
Why would I?
And Wolf calls with the Ace-Jack. Danny calls with the pocket eights. And we've got 3 reasons. Oh, sorry. Danny now calls with the pocket eights. I thought I already had. 3 reasonable hands and Action Aaron in this pot. Action Aaron's going to need to hit a 9. 7, no good. There's an ace. It's all Wolf all the time. Ow, 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 ow!
Wolf time!
I do feel like, a lot of those other poker shows have got like little sound effects they put in when certain players do things. The Stones used to do it with Mike Postle all the time.
Oh, yeah.
actually. We should do that for Wolf. For the ow kind of thing.
We should do for Wolf what Stones did for
How
Mike.
did Mamba just win this pot?
He bet 200 and
Wolf folded Ace-Jack? I don't understand.
that can't be right.
Did Wolf fold pre and we just had him as a call?
Why would he fold pre?
Well, he had Ace-Jack in the one of the blinds, not the big blind. He could have folded to a raise.
I guess.
I would expect him to call. It was Ace-Jack off.
Maybe he
But
folded.
we had our stats had him as a caller, or our software had him as a
Yeah,
caller.
that's weird.
That's very confusing. Anyway, we're just going to move on.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone was paying more attention than we were. We were busy doing the wolf.
We were doing a
wolf call.
Wolf howling.
And so we don't know what happened. And I'd like to rewind it, but that's not how this works.
No.
There's no going back in time.
Fuck. I'm not allowed to do that.
Nope. But yeah, we're going to do a bomb pot instead. Double board, Omaha. Bomb pot, $20 per person.
It's in fact the best way to accelerate time. To do a double board bump
No
pot.
question about it. This is not safety not guaranteed where you can go back and stop yourself from driving into your own house and killing your wife. Grant.
That's good to know.
Stop asking me if it is.
That's good to know. Thank you.
Fair enough.
What a cast, though, right? What a cast. All right.
Indie darlings all around.
Mm. Jack 10-5 2 diamonds for the first board, and here comes the second one.
Sure does.
7-6 deuce 2 clubs.
Caremio has a little bit going on both boards.
He's got top and bottom on the bottom board, and just the gutter on the top board, a bad gutter even.
There's King Queen for Danny to make a lot of straights with Broadway cards on top, but nothing on the bottom.
Else. We need to see some flush draws out here. There you go. Wonka with the diamonds, the pair up top, and top 2 on the bottom. He's got something going on.
Certainly. Wonka's got it going on.
Mamba also with the flush draw. Looks like Wonka's already folded to Mamba's. Danny's bet. Because Danny has the nut diamonds up top, of course. Danny's got all the draws up top.
But nothing on the bottom at all.
Nothing at all. So he bet once, and we'll see if he can bet again. That
Jeremy's
5 is-
got an overpair on the bottom and top 2 on top. Bad card, the 5 for
no one,
Jeremy on top.
no one has a 5.
Feeling better on
No one likes this. No one likes these cards that just came out, I think, at all. Danny makes top on the bottom, but, you know. It is actually the best hand on the bottom, I believe. Wait. Is it, though? It is. It just is Mamba's got all the draws on the bottom. Does anyone have anything going on both boards? Not really, huh?
Bet 325.
So Jeremy with the set. Oh, sorry, the full house up top. You were saying top 2, but it's actually full house. That's pretty good, and he's just betting
Oh, yeah.
that.
He's got 10s full.
Yep.
Okay, that's
And,
good.
Here's Mamba in the spot. Where he's got the nut flush draw on the bottom and the straight draw on the bottom, but nothing going on up top at all. Just has to let it go. The power of position and the power of aggression.
Power.
I have the power.
What's that?
He-Man.
The Broadway rap and
And the Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really just He-Man, though. The
He-Man.
Masters of the Universe don't say that. Just He-Man does.
Skeletor.
He-Man with 2 different shows on Netflix right now. 2 different new animated shows on Netflix.
It's the He-Man-a-sense.
Yep. Get Netflix right now with code Poker Guys for no, we don't. They're not.
They
Sponsored.
don't. No, it's not.
No, you don't get anything. with code Poker Guys.
You should. If enough people type it in, though, it'll become a thing. They'll start giving us money.
Yeah, they'll write to us.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Hold'em. There's Wolf, who probably didn't have Ace Jack
Probably
that
not.
time, or didn't call with it anyway which would have been reasonable to fold.
I'm about to just rip it all in right now without looking.
Wonka's gonna no. Wonka's not gonna play a hand. I got excited just for a second. I thought this might be one of the 6% of the time Wonka was gonna play a hand.
Nope.
Action Aaron though
Aaron will sign
takes
for
it up to
right?
$60.
65.
My mistake. And here's Jeremy, and I think he's. I mean, I know enough about Jeremy to know he's never calling with this hand in this spot. And there's the 3-bet.
185.
Oh, and Creamio's got jacks. That's a real hand.
Probably 4-betting is the best course of action if you recognize the dynamic.
Yeah.
Jeremy is aware that Aaron raises a ton.
You could also call here, though, in position and be like,
Whoa!
I've got to. Wow, he's folded so fast.
Gremio has folded the jacks.
Jeez. That seems like an overreaction
Yep.
to the 3-bet.
And
Action
Aaron's
gonna
going to call.
Well, hopefully Creamio only found out about this right now as he's watching it like a few months later, because there's going to be some pain when he sees he folded jacks to these hands.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the dynamic just screams that you have to put money in.
Yeah. Jeremy flops best.
Check.
Doesn't love getting called, but it is Action Aaron. As we see, Action Aaron can always call with the worst hand. Aaron with 1.5 to 1 stack to pot here. And
Picks up a
turns
pair. Not a card that Jeremy wanted to see.
True, but against Aaron, I think we have a very clear, in his stack, we have a very clear course of action, which is call and call on almost all rivers.
Yeah, maybe diamonds we fold.
Yeah. We could also just move it in right now, but that seems a little too much. And he does
Deny
call.
equity out from big diamonds.
Yeah.
I don't actually hate it.
Every time you snap call, you're pretty unhappy.
Well, sure.
There's the 4. That's going to have to be good enough, I think, for Jeremy. Is Aaron going to go for it?
No, he
No,
checks.
I was going to say. Oh, you know what this means? Caremio's going to see all the cans, all the cards. There they are. And can we get a shot of Caremio? I want to see the reaction.
We can just know.
Yeah.
We can just
There's an
know.
internal pain. The mask hides it anyway, but underneath there'll be some real verklempt feelings.
Yeah, Jonathan lives on that.
Yeah. I'm not a vampire where I suck your blood. I just want you to feel bad.
Yeah, it makes him feel really good.
Yeah. I live off the sad emotions of others.
Are you really disappointed by the things that you did? Oh God, that's awesome.
Tell me more about that.
I feel so satiated.
Yeah. You know, when someone cries and you feel good, it's powerful.
Sure. Especially if you make them cry.
Well, can one really make another person cry?
No, not by Jonathan Levy's philosophy.
That's right.
It's their fault for crying at the thing that you said.
I mean, yeah, I kind of do believe that. Anyway, here's Wonka actually going to play a hand.
Oh my
Can
God.
someone please alert all the streaming news sites?
Poker News is going to cover this.
Fold.
Wolf with 7s,
Fold.
and everyone's getting out of the way except for Mamba. Whoa, with the 5 deuce. Well, at least he's getting a price.
He's
Grant.
getting a really good price.
Yep. He's going to need to flop very well. Got four players here. Nobody flops at all. Anything. Mambo with bottom pair. Pocket fours, pocket sevens.
Check, check.
Checks to Wolf.
Check.
Decides to check. He could have gone for some equity denial, but once again,
Another nothing card.
no one has anything at all. Wonka just can't level with 2 4s and 3
Check,
opponents, and they haven't even acted. Now, Wolf, on the other hand, he's gotten to see everyone act twice and check, but I think he's just afraid of a 9, and he does have the best hand anyway, and he continues to have the best hand.
Somehow, on this board, he has the best hand in 4 ways.
This is a board where Mamba or Action Aaron could decide to take a shot.
Check, check. Check
Action Aaron
through.
does
Shut up.
block the nuts, but
Fair.
looks like he's going to check,
four.
and will Wolf check as well? He will.
Fair.
Somehow going to take it down.
Seven.
It's kind of amazing on that board. No one has a 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, pocket 8s.
You would have taken that one, Aaron.
It's hard to do, but it happened. 4 ways? I mean,
Yeah.
what?
I mean, who is what I mean.
Yeah. How? Like that.
Yeah,
Straddle on.
exactly.
Cool, cool.
Same page.
Anyway, Wonka played a hand, so that was awesome.
He didn't win.
He put in no money post flop.
You can see why he doesn't play hands.
Yeah, look how bad
'Cause
it
he
went.
lost.
Also, everyone called him, even with 5 deuce. He finally played a hand and 5 deuce off called him.
I think he is happy about that.
I think- I'm
that's
sure he
something he
is.
would like to repeat.
I'm sure he is.
3 blinds
I
still.
don't think Tatiana would
Straddle
know
on the
quite what
button.
Action
he's
Aaron.
doing with
No.
Oh, well, we got a straddle on the button, I
A
guess.
$40 straddle on the button.
All right.
And Ken is first to act in the small blind.
How fun is this? Danny is just
110.
continuing. I told you he's got gamble.
It
Fold,
looks like Ken is raised to 110.
fold,
That seems fine-ish.
It's a pretty small, actually.
It is a little small.
fold.
I'd like to see a little more.
Down to Danny.
Danny's got an easy call with ace 4 off. And Ken's got to be loving this.
Heads up.
Having kings is usually pretty nice.
I mean, Danny called a 3-bet with 6-4 off, so you got to think you're in great shape here. And in fact, you are.
Danny might put in another bet or two with a 4.
He's not going to fold for the first bet, I don't think.
Probably not.
I'd
I
be
mean,
very surprised.
Ken opened in very early position.
Of course, he opened the earliest position, but
Bet
still,
150.
you got a pair. You got ways to improve. You're in position. It seems hard to imagine he's just going to throw it away. Let's see. Oh, I thought he was picking up the chips to fold, but nope, he calls.
Fold
Well, Danny's got 5 outs.
He's going to need to hit him because I don't think Ken's folding this hand.
I don't think so either. Well,
Oh, that's the way Danny's running. And Ken at least will know that that's a bad card.
yeah, if the 4 paired, Ken would probably keep firing away. And
You would probably think that was a good card. Like, just in case Danny's slow playing Queen Jack, now I'm winning.
I would think it'd be a great card. That 4 would feel very safe.
Yeah.
325.
But
Ken is going to check call, which I think is the right line here.
we block King 10. That's good.
We also do have a draw to the straight in case Danny is
Yep.
ahead. You'd expect Ace Jack more frequently than Ace 4, and maybe a little
Yep.
bit Ace Queen.
Well, that 9 doesn't change anything. If Danny bets again, which he should be doing here, right? He
No,
doesn't.
he just checks it
Wow.
back.
He's just afraid of Ken's under the gun range being too strong, I guess.
He's worried about sets, but Ken's probably never checking a set on the turn.
Almost never. And
Flopped it.
Ace Jack and Ace Queen are going to keep betting.
Yeah.
I think Danny missed value there. Now, I don't know if Ken's ever calling, in fairness.
But what if Ken has Ace King? He might check call the
he
turn.
might? What if he has a worse ace? We know Ken's the kind of guy who will
Yeah.
absolutely check call worse aces
Yeah.
there. You know, he c-bets, he hits the medium ace, he goes check call. We've seen him do it a
Yeah.
bunch.
I think Danny should have probably gone for value
Yeah.
there. I understand it's a little scary.
The good news
I
for
get it.
Danny is he probably wasn't going to get any value against
No, I
kings.
think that was going to be the end of it.
Yeah, especially on that board. But
You thought he felt strong too, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think I made the right fold. He's saying
we're saying Danny's got all this gamble, but then he just checks it back.
he was strong on both of those hands. Just no. The one
Well, I
with
guess
the
we
show,
he
talking about
doesn't
the
then.
hand.
No gamble. No gamble Danny. That's his new nickname.
Raise.
I like it. Mamba's
I've-
going to go
I've
ahead
seen-
and
We'll see the footage.
I've seen Danny, put $1,500, just put out $1,500 in chips and say, all right, let's high card for it, and actually do that with someone and win and or lose those things, He's got lots of gamble.
Fold.
it says Mamba raised to 60. That's not true. I think the software had an input issue with the whole switching back and forth between
Ah.
button straddle and not.
That'll happen. Yeah, Jeremy's the opener
Yep.
with 2 6s. And in fact, there it is. The software's catching up. This is just an AI thing these days, right? We don't even use interns anymore. The interns are fucking PokerBot 3000.
Well, we got Elon robots.
Yeah, I mean, they're cheaper than you would think. I mean, they're very expensive.
Yeah.
But they're still cheaper than you would think.
Raise.
2 6s, 2 5s, king 9 off for Ken on the button. Seems optimistic.
Wonka makes a big 3-bet.
Wow. Perfect timing here for Wonka,
Fold.
it seems.
I don't see Jeremy calling here with Wonka's stack.
No way. Even with Jeremy's stack, he shouldn't be calling,
Yep.
I would say. So, Danny may just, we've seen Danny just not fold, so I don't know what Danny's going to do.
That is a fair thought.
Guess we get to find out soon, because here we go.
Looks like he's folding.
Yeah, Danny's like, Wonka always has it. And, you know, Wonka's played like 8% of hands, so it's reasonable.
Yep.
Everyone folds. Wonka picks up some free money there with ace jack. Nice job. Look at that. That's the face of a thief.
It is,
Of
yeah.
a robber.
It is.
Yeah.
Great robber.
I've commented
Sure,
on it before.
it's
to other
Wonka.
players.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
What do you
Nick
think he gets the money for those plaid shirts? It ain't poker. It's robbing graves.
You can't win when you don't play any hands. So.
Right. He's like, I win by using my shovel and finding gold teeth.
I have played with guys in Vegas that are like, oh, I remember.
It's called the Wonka method.
Yeah.
You're the piano player.
Well,
Gotta finance this habit somehow.
I disagree. I absolutely love the way he.
Carino's mask almost matches his shirt there.
Well, perhaps that's intentional.
Well, I'm just acknowledging it. Here's Wolf with ace 9 suited.
Raise. 65. Fold. 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 Fold.
Aaron with only 320 feels like he could just shove this,
Call 65.
but he's gonna call.
Call. 3 players.
265 back for action Aaron. And that's just going to have to be enough, I think,
Check.
for Aaron to
Check.
go with here.
Bet.
There's the C bet.
65.
And we'll, of course, won't be able to fold to Aaron.
They do both. They successfully get rid of the heart, which is nice for these guys, although from Wolf's point of view, not super great. He's going to need a 9 and a 9 only to win. It's going to be tough.
It can be done,
Yep. Well, the 9 of hearts no good now for Wolf.
but it's a chop.
Well, sometimes there it
Hey!
is.
Chippity
The
chop.
chop comes in. What a feeling of grandeur for these players. And Aaron just shaking his head.
Well played, boys.
And we're back for another.
Leader takes all.
Talking about feelings of grandeur, how about that commercial?
I know, what an ad. What an
It's
ad.
like being in Yellowstone and seeing a moose birthing a calf.
Which is incredible. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're like, A, a moose is male. B, a calf doesn't come from a moose. So all those things together, it's like, it's a truly
Are
extraordinary
you saying
experience.
that the female version of a moose is called something else?
I'm saying plural. First of all, plural moose is mice. Second of all, yes, obviously a female moose is not called a moose. And third of all,
What's it called?
A baby moose is not called a calf. Moving on.
I mean, you're
what?
clearly you're
A female moose is a moosette,
you're clearly wrong about
and
everything.
the child moose, a baby moose, is a little moose, little moosette, or depending on their sex, their gender, I should say.
Sex.
Sex.
You'll get it someday.
It's hard. Okay.
Fold.
Pocket 6 is for Wolf. Action here with the Queen 8 from the small blind, and it looks like we're going heads up.
Good luck.
Heads up.
Not what sixes wants.
Check. Check.
Wolf just checks it back. Action here, and of course, very well. That's an open ender now for Aaron. Aaron checks again. Is he going for the check raise? Wolf checks. Aaron, interestingly, weird way to play the queen 8, I gotta say.
Yep, and Wolf gets to win again with an underpair to everything.
Aaron puts in $65 with 300 back and never takes a shot even when he turns open-ended, and Wolf shows no aggression. It's odd.
He has his own ways.
Yes, yes, he does. And you know what? Fair enough. We love those ways. We love having him on the show. We love his ways. It's unconventional, but that's what makes it great.
Indeed.
Much like a moose birthing a calf, apparently.
Or Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yes, either of those things, really.
Looks like we got a bomb pot.
It's bomb pot time. In case you are
Cover
new
your ears.
and you weren't paying attention
It's
last
gonna
time.
go boom.
This is where everyone ante's up $20 and we go straight to the flop. We're gonna do 2 boards, so it's gonna be a split pot. And of course, we're playing Omaha because Hold'em would be too easy.
We got like 3 hands left.
Yeah.
so.
It's really a easy thing for us to do.
It's fun though.
Yeah.
Fun to play, fun to commentate on, fun to try and keep up with what everyone has because it's hard. Anyway, here's the first board: Ace, King, 3-2 spades.
That's a good board for Wolf. I know it.
Yep, you're right.
I can tell.
4, Queen 8, rainbow.
Well, Jeremy has a little bit of something in both boards, but nothing amazing.
Yeah, not enough to really rock and roll with.
Gremio, kind of the same deal. Wolf has top set. Hey, I was kind of right. Aces are okay on the bottom, but obviously great on top.
Yeah, you got the nuts in one spot. You can just try and win this pot. In fact, he bets, and he might just take it down right now. Like, Jeremy's got nothing going on one board and only a little bit going on the other. I'd be surprised to see him call with this hand.
He wants to. The session's coming to a close relatively soon.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to keep playing, play all the hands.
Wolf takes it down and
Prime time viewing.
seems a little disappointed, but there are so many bad cards that can come, and
Yeah, and he's often losing the bottom if he gets action.
almost always. And of course, he can lose the top too. It's a 2 spade, ace, king, 3 board. Most cards in the deck are going to make you not the nuts.
Well, it's fun to flop the nuts, and he just wanted it to keep happening. He wanted
I mean,
it to
it's
go
fair.
on forever.
Sometimes you continue with the nuts. You get like the 8 of hearts on the turn.
Or another ace.
Well, that would do it too. And we get to pick up a $160 pot. Not too shabs.
That's a very nice dinner.
I mean, in New York, right?
You're just like on autopilot. I have to make a joke about something, and I have no idea what I'm going to say, and sometimes it just doesn't
It's
come
not that
through.
it's a joke. It's that I was going to put you down and then realized I didn't have there was nowhere to go with that. All right, Wonka with 10s. Danny opens 7s.
Wonka could make a lot of money on this hand based on how Danny's been playing.
Oh, yeah. Looks like it's just a call, though, which is, of course, reasonable, but he could have put in the 3-bet there, too, and would have really lined himself up well.
It's definitely good value.
There's only 1-7 left in the deck for Danny to try and hit. Of course, he is the aggressor and is under the gun, so players will give him some credit. This is just the kind of board Danny can win on.
Mamba does have a gut shot.
No clubs, though. Danny checks, it looks like.
Yep.
And it looked like Wonka was reaching to bet, and he does bet. Feels like either player would often bet their spades and often bet their aces,
Yep, you'd think so.
but don't want to give free cards to the king, queens of the world. Danny's going to call once.
I would be concerned about the bigger pairs that are less than an ace if I were Wonka.
Oh, yeah. Mamba's going to call, trying to hit his gutter, and
It will be disguised.
Wonka wants... No one likes this pot except for Mamba, who knows he doesn't have anything.
Well, now he's got a 5.
Well, that's interesting.
He's never good. He could turn it into a bluff.
He's definitely never good here. Danny feels like he has to check.
Danny's now got the same draw as Mamba.
It's going to check through, and here we go. It's the queen of clubs on the river. The only way that it should do anything is if Danny had pocket queens, right?
Or if Wonka has queen jack or king queen of spades.
Right. But even then, you might be able to get him to fold. Looks like it's just going to check through anyway, and Wonka's just going to get to win with 2 10s.
That's a surprising hand to take this pot down.
Yeah, I thought Mamba might have taken a shot somewhere along the way, especially on the river. Like, queen jack of spades, is it really going to call if Mamba puts in a nice river bet?
Probably not.
It's tough with Danny behind him and the ace on the board after Mamba called once.
Player Jonathan had no argument when everything you
Maybe he just got stuck in a showdown value mode when he hit the 5.
Yeah.
did he?
You do hate it when you make that bet with that hand and then you just get called and you're just like,
Yeah.
ugh. I didn't have to waste that money, lose that money. But of course, that is the nature of bluffing. In it,
Mm.
in it though.
Yeah.
Trying to be like Jason Statham in every movie he's ever been in. In it,
Do Jason Statham and Meg.
sure. Big freaking shock.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. In it,
Yeah.
big freaking shock. In it, that's huge. That shock, but huge. No, I mean, no, I mean,
Do
go.
Jason Statham when
Yeah.
he gets cast in A Streetcar Named Desire, the movie.
Stella in it. Stella.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
no problem. I think almost no one would get the Stella part of it, but if you've ever seen it, you would know.
That's a famous thing that happens.
Yeah. Do you know the name of the other woman in the Streetcar Named Desire? The other character?
Gabriella,
Nope.
Stephanie,
You're not gonna get it. I'll just tell everyone right now.
Carol.
It's Blanche.
That was going to be one of my next 5 guesses.
Yeah, no, I know. I saw it coming. So is Ken putting out a? That doesn't look like $20 unless. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe
I think it's
okay.
It's kind of sideways.
That's what it is. I thought it was a stack there. I was like, that looks like 40. But it's not a straddle. Just a normal 3 blind 5, 10, 20 game. It's become totally standard.
He's a little bit nicked up too, you know.
Didn't get drafted in the league.
Oh.
Peter drafted for me tonight either.
Raise.
He
75.
was dead serious too. He was like, I think I'm gonna take Evan Ingram in the
Wolf
fourth.
pops it up. Ow, ow, ow! And takes it down.
Put the wolf on the screen, Glenda.
Yeah. We're going to make more wolf sounds. Right now. Do it now. Bring up the wolf.
So we don't know in the time of recording, but you guys should have seen like a really good CGI wolf. Just
Oh, yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Like right now.
Yeah.
Ow, ow! I'm the wolf!
I bet it looks really cool.
Yeah. Oh, God. It's so good. I
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, I can.
Glenda, put like some like cool sci-fi enhancements on that wolf too. Like
Red eyes.
like steampunky sci-fi enhancements
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
So he's got like little jets on his legs and stuff that he can like fly with.
Yeah.
But they're steampunky. I like that.
Red eyes.
Red eyes, obviously. Maybe the wolf wearing a cool T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, do all that. You guys have obviously seen that. We don't really need to talk about what it looks like.
Yeah, yeah. It looks good.
The interns are always doing a great job. So Danny does not take the shot with 6-4 this time. Weirdly,
He's not under the gun.
He opened under the gun and called the big 3-bet out of position with it. It's very confusing, Danny. But Danny's like, when you got gamble, you know.
You pick and choose your times, and they're based on nothing.
Yeah, but hey, it's working for him.
Yeah.
It's very, very much working for him.
So you cut me
I mean,
out of the audio for the show.
Mama with the
and you
gutter.
Take credit for it. I get it.
Ken with middle pair.
Call 20.
Is there anything else you'd like to help him out with?
In my historical podcast that I do on
And you spoil all my favorite shows. You're just-
Ooh, nice card for Ken there.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
It's gonna bet tiny.
Jonathan, I mean, no, not Jonathan. Grant sounded pretty skeptical though. He's like, yeah, but clubs and
I'm just
spades. How can that be?
Gonna
the
try and
same?
hit the 4-outer.
That's not the same. It's just that there's 4 of each suit.
He would get paid if it came in.
Like, I think the spades represent clergy.
It does not.
It's like it has to do with like the
Well, Ken
court,
bet
like,
for
something
value.
like
He
the
will.
medieval times or something.
Bet
This is gonna make it
100.
to the next podcast.
Well,
We're gonna talk all
I
about
know
it.
that the spades represented clergy, the diamonds represent merchants or something. I can't remember
And
exactly.
what was
but
the fifth suit was Eagles?
the 5th suit was eagles, and again, I don't know if that was what. I don't think that's how playing cards started. I think they introduced a 5th suit for certain playing cards
The clubs
back in
are-
like it was only like in the 20th century. I think they did that.
Blind him in.
What's that?
I can imagine the clubs.
A lot of chatter.
Learning about playing cards from Wolf.
Yep. Wolf is sort of a font of
Or is everything closed?
information and trivia around gambling and other things.
I think
Wolves.
clubs represented like
Wolves, probably other things.
the,
He probably knows about the whole
dollars
like,
or something.
you know, mice, moose, calf,
Uh-huh.
little moose thing, all that stuff.
This is prey. He has to know it.
Exactly.
fold, fold, fold.
Ace king for
Raise. 60.
Ow, 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 ow!
yeah.
Fold. Fold.
Is Mama going for the 3-bet here? This feels like
Raise.
night is ending.
Yep.
3-bet with 2 6s. Wolf obviously never folding. Could put it in the 4-bet.
Mamba's a candidate to 4-bet this hand for value against.
Yep. Do not hate a 4-bet at all here. We're obviously going to have to call it off if we do it. Putting in about a third of Mamba's stack. So it's either call or raise with the intention of going with it.
Raise. 675.
He does put in the re-raise. Gotta love it.
I think this is the end.
Fearless.
Fold.
Gets Mamba to fold the best hand.
He's like the lead wolf in that movie, The Gray.
Yeah, which dies at the end because Liam Neeson like stabs him.
Well,
with
it's
all those
actually
alcohol
not.
buttons.
It's not clear that the wolf dies.
Really?
Yeah, the movie ends with like they're lunging at each other.
That is not correct. Actually, after the credits, there's one shot of
Oh,
Liam
really?
Neeson laying still alive on top of that wolf, which is clearly dead.
Oh, I didn't stick around.
You have to stick around, man.
I hate that they do that now.
They do that a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to see the credits.
You can go on YouTube though and always see all those end credits.
Yeah, that sounds like a great watching experience. I'm gonna watch movies, then I'm gonna go on YouTube.
Well, or you can stick around,
Yeah.
or you can shut up. Those are your options.
I'm gonna disrupt Hollywood.
Yeah, you're doing a great job so far.
Thank you.
Squid Game, that was you, right?
Fold.
I made a similar show.
I have one called Octopus Game.
Yeah.
Fold.
It's not exactly the same, but
No, it's not.
Yeah, what do we do now?
It's really close to being just as popular.
Tried to catch you on your way out here, and I was saying I could if you went for chips. I could
Mamba with a real hand,
Wonka with a realer hand.
much more real.
100.
Sadly, he loses Action Aaron. Oh, Action Aaron's already leaving, as it turns out. He loses Jeremy,
Fold.
and the hand's over. Sorry, Wonka.
You don't get any action because you don't give any action, is what Batiste would say.
Yep, and then he would make a face.
Yeah,
Like
Batiste
a
face.
really annoyed face.
Straddle that, right?
No,
Oh, there's a
it's
third
three
blind.
blind, yeah.
No, no, no.
Is it actually 3 blinds?
So can you put the 20 in the middle?
Fine with me. It's fine with you guys.
Whatever you want to do.
Up to you. If you want to come
What do you think those tattoos say on Danny's forearm there?
I think that's just like a price, like how much Danny costs. You can scan it.
That's pretty brilliant. So, because it's a tattoo, we're sort of implying that the price will stay the same.
Yeah.
It's not going to go up.
No, you don't.
I guess it doesn't have to be in like a currency though. It could
No.
be in like a barrel. It could be like 1 barrel of oil. So as the
Right.
price of barrels of oil go up, it could give the equivalent of
Right.
dollars or Bitcoin or whatever. That's interesting.
The third blind is right here. It's just
One
red.
medium-sized house in San Francisco.
It's in the middle.
That gets contentious though, because obviously medium-sized houses in San Francisco vary in quality.
Yeah. No, you'd have to be much more specific.
Yeah. 3-bed, 2-bath, recently updated, but not in the nicest neighborhood.
No,
in
no.
like a pretty good up and coming neighborhood. Like this thing might pop off in value pretty soon.
But also the owner's kind of a shit show, and do you really want to deal
and
with
they're
them?
asking for as is, you know.
I don't know if you
No
can do it.
inspector.
You're going to have to drive the price down a little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try.
Yeah. That's Danny.
It's cool. Hey.
20 to go. 20 to go. Or over here.
Is it on me?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I mean, you don't get to.
I don't get to see what everyone else does.
Yeah.
Like I would if I was the regular blind.
But without putting money in.
But yeah, you get to do it for free.
Cremio with a very pretty hand.
Raise 65.
Wolf clearly has something he's thinking about here. Yep.
Thinking about blood.
This is mostly a call, but it looks like he's pulling out the 3-betting chips.
This is mostly blood.
Raise.
This is the old, it's the end of the night, or maybe not. Maybe Wolf is just going to 3-bet this hand a lot. We don't feel like we normally see him 3-bet this hand.
I
in
like this
spot.
3-bet.
Yeah.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
But, you know,
Oh, SpaghettiOs. Is Wonka going to put in the 4-bet here with queens? Could get
you
awkward.
could really go either way here.
At the same point, I think a 4-bet is mostly the play.
Do you
Right.
fold to a 5-bet? If Wolf shoves, you're almost never doing any good here.
I mean, this is the problem, of course.
Thing I've ever seen.
You probably are going to have to fold queens to a 5-bet when you cold 4-bet.
Raise.
He is
5,
reaching deep.
35.
He does put it in.
There's some merit to the I'll figure it out if that happens
Yeah.
type of thought process with a hand like this.
535, Wonka goes for it. Cremio, of course, has easy fold. I guess he's pretending to think he's obviously never continuing here.
I mean, you know, he blocks ace 10.
Blocks Jack Jack and 10-10, man.
Yeah.
There it goes, and yep, Wolf has put himself in a little bit of trouble there. Wolf had the kind of hand where if he had just called, he could have called Wonka's 3-bet in position with this hand, but now he's
Well, he-
priced himself out.
Back 10.
Yeah.
Not saying that it was a bad move to 3-bet. It just didn't work out.
So cool
It did
on
not.
floor, is it, Wolf?
That's gonna happen.
Looks like we got a bomb pot.
Yes. Don't ever say bomb pot in an airport.
Oh, Jeremy's got the needles.
I hope you're not watching this in an airport. Just watching this
Just turn up the volume.
can get you in trouble.
Bomb pot.
Yeah.
Did you turn up the volume? Did you say it around TSA? What happened?
Maybe not the coolest in the world, but
Tag your
tweets.
tweets. Yeah. All right. Good times.
Great times.
Did you finally end up watching?
So it's going to be interesting to see if the players,
watch Game of Thrones.
we've seen it, what may be them getting maybe a little looser, a little more gambly as the session is coming to an end. There's still about 10 minutes to go here, so 4 or 5 more hands, something like that. We'll see if it affects their play.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, the people who are down. Oh, Aaron got more money. I thought Aaron was leaving for good.
Very late to the party. I get it. No, so I've been.
No, he needed to get more money to shove in the middle in these last hands.
Yeah, that can work.
It has.
Wow, you must watch poker guys.
I mean, here comes the first board. It's Ace 10 8 Rainbow.
Yes, I do. That's.
That was exactly what we were saying.
Yeah.
why do you do that?
That was supposed to be a shot like
5 Deuce 4 2 diamonds.
Check, check.
Aaron's got
Aaron's got a good hand.
Pretty sure I was.
Pretty good hand, yeah.
He's got a monster on the bottom and a gutter up top. Gutter
Yeah.
the nuts up top.
Yeah, the up top is not so good.
No, it's true, but the bottom is pretty sweet there.
Fold,
Yes.
fold.
Doesn't have the nut flush draw. That's his only problem. As we see, the Ace of Diamonds is out with Ken without a flush draw, so he is actually drawing to the best diamonds. In fact, I don't know if unless Wolf has diamonds, no one else even has them.
Premio's got an interesting hand. Both boards, a
Ace
little bit of
King,
something
8
going on.
5.
Fold.
Yeah, the bottom not so much though, really, right? He's got Ace 5 on the bottom.
Yeah.
Not super great, but Ace 8 up top, not too shabby. Danny has top 2 on the bottom. It looks like it just checked through though.
Check.
In the 10 paired, it did not check through. In fact, as we see, there's only a few players left. That's what happens when you're trying to read the board.
Yeah, it's tough.
Fold.
Mamba bets, and here's Karimio, and he's gonna let it go.
Nuts on the bottom.
Struggled to keep track of what the heck was going on in that one. I
Yeah,
did.
that one was tough.
Yep, a lot happening. We were just trying to see what everyone had, and there were already bets happening. And
They should have to wait.
I would appreciate it if everyone went at our pace.
Yeah.
Instead of us being asked to go at their pace.
Or if
This is a TV
or
show.
if the software developer who made the software that reads the cards could just put a second board there.
Oh,
We could do all the
they
the
could do it
stuff
for us,
Yeah.
so we would know. That'd be great.
Yeah.
One of three.
That
First
I don't
of
see that
three.
happening anytime
No,
soon.
it seems unlikely.
No.
First of three.
Also, honestly, by the time we do that, these players are going to want to play a different variant anyway. All
Six
they want
boards.
to
We
do,
need
all they
six
want to do is
boards.
change it up, which is great. It's fun, but it's also hard to keep up software-wise here. Just the fact we have bomb pots, we can do bomb pots at all is pretty good in the software.
Fold.
Anyway, back to normal.
Fold.
We're Clark Kenting it.
Fold.
Okay.
Fold. Fold.
You made that happen with your Cam Newton.
It's like everyone's Clark Kenting it. No, Jeremy's going to
We
see a
can't hear
flop.
you from your fetal position
He's
back there,
Supermaning
man.
it by limping the 10-8.
I don't think Superman had blonde hair.
Wow.
I didn't say
Open your mind.
What is this, James Bond?
Open your mind.
James Blonde.
freshman girl first week.
Middle pair for Jeremy.
Topical.
Nothing for Karimio.
I didn't say anything about it. I held off, you know?
You waited until the last 3 hands.
Check.
You were talking about
Goes check, check, and now Karimio's open-ended with the overcard. Pretty good. A 9 would be pretty bad for Jeremy. But it just checks through.
King high.
If,
Third
if
time.
I have to fold my next 2 hands, I will have broken exactly even.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
Even
You
after the
face
blinds?
Yeah, no, I'm saying
Oh, you
like
count
if I have to
that in.
fold,
That is better than a loss.
if I have to fold my next 2 hands, I will have broken exactly even.
Same.
Okay, buddy.
You know what? I think
Nice session.
same.
Thank you.
2 of 3.
I believe you more
Two
than I
of
believe him.
three.
So there's 2 hands left.
No, like if you count,
They
Second
just
of all.
announced.
I think, yeah.
Very exciting.
Well, we'll see if it affects any play. Sometimes
might.
it does.
It might.
Is Danny going to
I'm down 20.
really go for it?
I mean, if he doesn't open this hand under the gun, I don't understand.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Why?
Danny's locking it up.
Why'd you fold? You opened 6-4.
Fold.
Worse than
Raise.
Blanca.
Well, it's Dewey's fault.
He had to show it, though. That's the problem.
Mm.
Uh,
I mean, that does make a difference, I guess.
Fold.
he gave me my
Fold.
chips. He didn't ask me for my 20.
Not if you have enough
Freaking
gamble.
door.
That's true.
Now you're
Fold.
narking
Aaron
off
calling with the Ace 8.
Fold.
Another 7-6 in the third blind, but
Looks like that was a fold.
Yep.
Seems like you could call that closing the action. Good price.
agreed, especially with these players in the pot where the ranges aren't super strong. But it's a set for Mamba and a flush draw for Action Aaron. Bad flush draw, but a flush draw all the same.
100.
We love you too.
Will he continue?
Otherwise they wouldn't be making fun of you.
No.
Okay. Yes.
Wait, yes.
In fact, yes, he will.
I just can't see his cards.
They're kind of hidden.
Oh.
Well, a diamond would do it. There it is. There's
like
the
that
diamonds,
one.
and Mama's going to need the board to pair.
At least he knows that that's a bad
I
card.
don't like it either, huh?
Yep. And it does go check, check. The board does pair. Let's see if you can get value. This is
Hard to
awesome.
imagine getting too much value.
A small amount against Action Aaron, I think, is doable. It's 365 in the pot. Looks like it's 250 or so.
Probably too much for Action Aaron's hand.
280. He's hoping to get called by a big diamond that didn't bet the turn.
Or Jack.
Yeah,
280.
he is polarized, and it is Mamba.
I think
It's not a crazy spot to call.
No, he might be leaning towards the call.
He
Yep.
is going to call. I don't hate it, but...
Good.
Oh, look at Mamba slow rolling him. Oh, he's slow rolling him.
I got a 3.
Aaron knows. Aaron knows not to show.
3 full.
Oh, wait, I got a 4. Oh, shit.
Wow. That's the slowest slow roll we've ever seen on
That's-
Poker
That
Time.
is correct. I think they're buddies.
That's the most epic slow roll I think I've ever seen.
I didn't know people still did that.
Not too much. Not ever since Mike Mattisau lost his mind against Sean Deeb. when
Why
Sean
that
Deeb
should make
did it.
people want to do it more. That was
It
funny.
I agree.
Special right there.
All right, last hand.
You know,
guys.
people get very upset when something that
Well,
doesn't
we'll
affect
go
anything
take some
happens
shots
for,
after this
and they
session. I
thought
gotta
for a
figure
moment
about
that they
it.
won when it turns out they didn't. Very, very upset.
Yeah.
I was tricked.
Playing all night to get one. Super.
I will sue.
Man, I got one left. Mine's
You know.
more special.
Can you unvibe this?
Mine's more- mine's
You know, now that you
Whoever
say that, though,
watches
if
that gets
either
the
one of us
fucking
ever
dick.
plays
Whoever
in a
watches that
table where
gets
Mike
the
Mattisau's at,
fucking dick.
I'm saying it right now, we have to slow roll him.
I think you're right.
100% must be done. No joke.
If doable,
Yeah, yeah. When,
Must
when
be
you're
done.
talking
Yeah.
about it,
Any opportunity you must try and take to slow roll Mattisau.
and that goes out to the viewers too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please, you know,
it's
feel
alright.
free to
Fold.
get it on your phone and send it in to us. We'll show it.
Hey, look at this. Ken has aces. On
Pretty
the
good.
the very last hand, he's got aces.
Pretty good deal for the last hand. Mama throws away the 9-8. Mama's going to play the 9-8. It is, of course, suited.
I'll try and get back at you.
Said Mamba for Wonka, but that's fine.
Call.
I'm not upset.
I broke
I don't care
Fold.
if you're upset or not. Action Aaron calling with the King
Oh, it's the
10.
last time?
I would say it's last hand disease, but it's not.
No, it's Action Aaron.
3 players.
That's fair, Danny, if you want to join the slow rolling.
Anyway, Ken in pretty good shape here.
72% three ways is tough to do.
That's an 8, and that's a
Ooh.
9.
Wonka Nation.
Uh, Wonka's got 2.4K, and it is not crazy at all to think that Ken could give him the full double up here on this last hand.
Of course,
Wow.
there are times when Ken will improve and Wonka will lose.
Of course, but mostly Wonka's going to be able to see that happening, and that's the two outcomes for the ace. The 4 pairs, and Ken puts a lot of action, and Wonka will know not to
Yeah.
lose too much.
Unless they go nuts on the flop here.
Wonka just goes for the call, while a raise right here could have been devastating to Ken.
Aaron's going to call too.
Whoa.
He does have 7% equity.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's got, wow.
He's got one back door.
But I'm also down to play 5-5.
He's got, you know, running 10s, running kings, running king 10.
Oh, there's the 4.
Yep, everyone's drawing dead. Well, not everyone, I guess. Wonka can hit a 9 or an 8, but
Wonka's going to be very aware that's a bad card.
I gave you 50.
yeah, when Ken bets again, he knows that's bad.
25. You threw it back.
I don't think he can necessarily fold. Ken could have ace 9,
That's
but that's about it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I
Maybe-
guess
maybe
Ken could
another
have
9.
Jack 10 of spades.
Got Aaron behind you.
You could fold this.
It's only 175. I think you're supposed to call here and see what Ken does on the river. If Ken bombs the river, you probably have to throw it away, though.
Great card.
Ken not a big river bomber
Yeah.
as a bluff. Not too often.
Heads up.
What a sticky spot these guys have got themselves into here on the last hand.
Yeah, I know you would have.
100%.
It's a 6 of clubs. Well, 7-10 comes in. Wow, Ken just checks it right away.
Wonka never has 7-10.
I agree. I don't know why Ken's checking is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like this is a pretty good value bet spot. He's afraid of...
Okay.
Maybe he thinks Jack 10 He gets to induce from
But
Jack
make
10.
sure it's the time when I
Here's Wonka
read
trying to
the
decide if he
script
can
that,
get
like,
value.
Is he worried about a 4? I don't think Wonka has too many
Wonka checks
4s.
it back really nicely. A lot of people are going to go for value there.
That's good last hand.
Wow.
And that'll do it. We'll see you for a new session next time
On Poker Time.
Time.